Hey, what's up guys? My name is Elliot and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So as you can see, I am sitting in my little corner of my room. It has all my squishy stuffed animals and my Eevees and stuff. Anyways, I'm sitting in my little corner of my room. I don't know why I'm choosing to film here, but I am. So I just wanted to talk about glow up culture, and I've been seeing a lot of videos recently that are like, how to not be ugly, or I used to be ugly and now I'm not. And the thing that I've kind of seen with most of these videos is that their like ugly selves were their high school or like middle school selves, you know? And so I feel like what people aren't mentioning is that when you're in middle school and when you're in high school, you're still learning about the world, you're still learning how to take care of yourself, and most importantly, you're still learning who you are as a person. So I feel like, yes, there are people who are naturally just more stereotypically attractive in that age range, okay? But it's just a part of growing up that we have, like, these changes going on in our body that, you know, we get acne and we start getting hair growing in weird places, and we don't know what to do about that because we're probably anxious little teenagers who don't want to ask anyone for help because it's embarrassing and nobody ever talks about those things. And so obviously, yeah, when you start growing up and you start learning more about just taking care of yourself and your body and, you know, stuff like that, you are evidently going to probably glow up or get more attractive or whatever, because you're actually taking care of yourself properly for the most part. And then there's also the fact that we're growing up. We're always going to be changing, and the fact that we may think we look ugly or unattractive in like those middle school, high school ages does not necessarily mean we were. Even if you were, like, I don't know, even if you were like unattractive, you're still a child and you're growing up, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, everyone grows up, okay, unless you're like, I don't know, not human. So I think it's just super unrealistic to expect that you should be looking a certain way at a certain age. I think the biggest part of the whole glow up that people are seeing maybe throughout getting out of high school and growing up in college or whatever is the mental glow up, honestly. Because I feel like in high school, it's just not a good environment for self-esteem. Like, people are mean in high school. And so obviously you're not gonna have the confidence that maybe you should have at that age because you're not in a good environment for that. So we have to keep in mind that the way we see ourselves and like the way we feel about ourselves is going to be reflected in how other people perceive us. I can definitely say I'm way more comfortable in myself, just even as a person, not even how I look, like way more than I used to be in high school, and certainly way more than I used to be in middle school. I do feel more attractive, but I also know that I wasn't ugly back then. I just didn't have the confidence and like the self-love, you know? I mean, unless you're getting drastic surgeries and changes and whatever to your appearance, the only thing that really is going to change fundamentally about the way you look is like growing up. And I feel like now I'm definitely at a point in my life where I'm actually, happy and not like super depressed all the time. And so in turn, I'm taking better care of myself in general, showering more, brushing my teeth, And so yeah, doing those things is probably gonna make me more attractive or, I don't know, glow up. So I definitely feel like the biggest part of glowing up is not necessarily like all these things that, people are talking about, like, oh, drink more water, and like drink a glass of water in the morning, blah, blah, blah. Because, yeah, those things do help, but it's not going to change the way you feel about yourself. Because when it comes to, feeling better about how you look and just who you are in general, it comes from two perspectives. Like, you have the mental side of things, of course, and you have the physical side of things. And yeah, you can do all these things. You can exercise a ton and drink lots of water. I don't even know. And you can still not feel good about yourself and the way you look. Because it's all in here, You have to first work on accepting who you are and accepting all your flaws or the things that you may dislike, because those are the things that fundamentally make you you. And most of the time you can't change the way your nose looks or the way you smile or your arms or whatever it is you may be insecure about. You can't change those things, but you can change the way that you view those things. And so I'm not saying like you have to love yourself in every part of yourself. No. Like, that's not realistic. But I certainly think that the first step to that whole glow up, gaining confidence, whatever, is accepting those parts of yourself that maybe you don't like as much. And also, if you're middle school, high school age, try not to worry so much about how you look. I know it's really hard, especially nowadays with like social media and like everyone, it kind of just feels like you have to look a certain way, which is not true, okay? Just focus on, having those experiences as a kid and just having a good time rather than how you look, because eventually you're gonna grow up and you're gonna get older and you can't go back, and like enjoy those moments. And so I know it's hard to like stop thinking about yourself and how you look, but honestly, for the most part, other people aren't thinking about you, they're thinking about themselves. So stop worrying about what other people are thinking about you, because they're not, 9 times out of 10. So I guess the point of this video was really just to say that there's no right or wrong way to look at any given point in your life. I think that if you're happy with who you are and how you look and the things you're doing in your life, then that's all that really matters. And if, looking more attractive is something that matters to you, it honestly just starts with building that inner confidence rather than continuously putting yourself down for those things that you may be self-conscious about. So yeah, with that being said, thank you for watching this video. There wasn't really, I don't know, it's kind of just a chat about what I've been thinking about today. So yeah, if you enjoyed, please like, subscribe, all the things. See you guys in the next one. Bye.